walk through with her attitude. Gucci on the neck, I can't be mad at you.
Yo guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys part 5 of the 0 to Millions guide. In this guide or series, I start off with a completely brand new character with no money, and then I show you guys the ways how I would make my money. In the last episode, we started off with the Felicia job, and now we're going to be moving on to the next heist, which is in fact the prison break one. Remember, our goal at the moment is to save up to $1.5 million. This is so that we can actually get the vehicle warehouse and then start grinding that more. And these heists are really going to help us out, as they give us a first time bonus because we've never played them before, so it's definitely worth doing, guys. With all out of the way, let's jump straight into it. So first of all, we're just waiting around for Lester to call us about the next heist. After he calls us and says he's got a heist for us, we're then just going to go back to the planning board and then start the heist as the leader. This heist is going to cost 40k to set up, and if you guys save the money that we made from the last heist, then you'll have no trouble buying this. Also, if you don't have the money and you're trying to do a different route to grinding, just run a headhunter or a sightseer back to back once, and that'll be literally the money for this heist setup. So once we pay this cost for the $40,000, we're going to get a short cutscene, and then we'll be taken to the lobby menu. From here, invite everyone from your session into this, or if you're doing it with friends, invite them into this. I'm going to be doing this with my friends, just to make the process a lot easier. When you start up the setup, you'll be then took to this screen where you can change what team you're on, for example pilot or ground team. Now just wait for everyone to ready up, and then the heist setup will start. For this first setup, we're going to be travelling all the way to Mackenzie Airfield, and what you want to do as the ground team is kill all the enemies who actually turn up at the Mackenzie Airfield, whilst the pilot gets in the Velum, which is in the hangar. After you've killed every enemy what turned up, you just want to leave the Mackenzie Airfield. Once you guys leave the Mackenzie Airfield, you just have to wait for your pilot to deliver the Velum, and when the Velum does get delivered, this is going to actually pass the setup. Just make sure you take cover behind them boxes and stuff on the airfield, as there is a lot of enemies. Now we're going to be moving on to the next setup. So now we're just going to come back to our apartment and then come back into the planning room. From here, you just want to press right on the D-pad to view the planning board. This is going to allow us to start the next setup. So you just want to do the same as before, start up the next setup, invite your friends or invite any randomers, such as anyone from your session, and then just start up the setup as we normally would. Now in this setup we're going to be stealing the prison bus, so you just want to check your map and see where the prison bus is located. When we see it on the map, we're just going to be going all the way over there to steal the prison bus. Once we get to where the prison bus is, we're just going to kill the driver, and then we're going to have everyone in the prison bus. After we do this, we're going to get a wanted level, which is fairly easy to lose. You just have to go like in the sand dunes, and for some reason the cops don't chase you when you go into the sand dunes. Now after we lose the cops, we're just going to drive the prison bus to the drop off, and when we get to the drop off, we're going to be greeted with this cutscene. When the cutscene finishes, it's going to say setup passed. And now we can just move on to the next setup. So we just want to do the same as before, come back to our apartment. Now we're just going to come into the planning room and then go and access the planning board. Once again, you just want to invite any of your friends, or if you're doing this solo, invite everyone from your lobby and make sure auto invite is turned on. This will continuously keep inviting people through their phone, so that your lobby should fill up quite fast. After you've got a 4-man team, we get to select roles again. You can either be a cop or on the cargo ship. For this we just kept it the same, we didn't really change any team around. Once we were happy, we just started it up. Being the cop, I had to call the emergency services and then request the police. I did this because we needed to get hold of this police car and be able to go into the police station undetected. Now we're just coming down here after we got what we needed from the police station. You just want to pick up the jerry can and then just pour it all over the police car. When you've poured enough, just shoot the trail from the jerry can and it will set on fire. After this, you just want to turn around and get in this car. I think you do get a wanted level for this, so you just want to avoid the cops and then lose them. But once you guys lose the cops, you just want to head straight back to the apartment. Once you get to the apartment, you're going to have a little animation of you putting this clipboard down what you got from the station. After you've done that, you can either go back outside your apartment and help your other teammates, or you can just stay in your apartment and wait for them to deliver their vehicle. But after they deliver their vehicle, it will come up saying the setup is passed. We're now moving on to the last setup. This is where one team will be assassinating some targets. I'm not 100% sure what the other team has to do, but I know it'll be fairly easy either way. Once you guys assassinate these 2 targets, one of them will drop a briefcase. You have to fight your way through some cops to actually get that. but it shouldn't take too long. Just make sure you take some cover. After you pick up the briefcase, you just want to lose the cops. Just drive around and try and avoid them. And finally, after you've lost the cops, you just want to drive all the way back to your apartment to deliver this briefcase. And that's going to be that setup complete. Nice and easy like that. So now we're moving on to the actual heist. So we're just going to be doing the same thing as we would before. Go to the planning board, which is in the planning room. And now we can actually start the heist. You want to either invite friends into this lobby or just invite randomers from your session. And if you're going to do that option, definitely turn auto invite on, as it's going to keep inviting randomers to your session. This definitely helps if you're struggling to find any players who join. So once you've got a lobby full of players, you can then decide the roles and the cut of the heist crew. Because I'm the leader of this heist, I'm going to give myself 40% and then give everyone else 20%. This is going to cover me for the 40k setup fee. And remember, we do get a first time bonus for completing this heist, as we've never done it before. So once we're happy with the roles, we're just going to go ahead and start this heist. Once we've spawned in, we're just going to go where the game actually tells us to go. This is going to depend on your role. For example, I'm the pilot, so I have to go all the way to the airport, whereas my team are going elsewhere. So when I get to the airport, I'm just going to get in the Velum, and now I have to travel all the way to Sandy Shores Airfield, which is probably going to take around like 2 to 5 minutes. I would recommend getting some height whilst piloting this plane, because if we get a bit of height, then it will increase our speed a little bit. Once you guys get to Sandy Shores Airfield, or around there, the game's going to say evade the pursuing jets. What I tried to do was try and like fly my plane behind them so that they didn't have an opportunity to like turn around fast enough to shoot me. I did end up getting rocketed once by the jet, but it didn't blow up my plane straight away or anything, so not that bad. But the plane was in a really bad way. When your ground team have actually done what they need to do in the prison and an escape with the prisoner, the game's going to tell you to land if you are the pilot, so that you can actually rescue the ground team and the prisoner. I do sort of struggle with taking off again with this plane, as it is in such a bad way, but we do just about manage it. After you've set off in the plane again with the rescued prisoner, you want to lose the cops, which isn't actually that hard. I thought it would have been a bit more harder considering we've got a 5-star wanted level. But once we lose the cops, we're just going to come over to where the game tells us to go. And then we're going to get hit with a cutscene. This is going to make us parachute out of this plane, along with the ground team. You then just want to land on this beach. And after that, your friend who's in the buzzard has to pick you up on the beach. And then it's just simple from there. You just have to drive back into the city, and then you get another cutscene, and that is the heist done. We're now going to be able to see how much we actually did get from this heist. Obviously, a thing to keep in mind is the first time bonus, as we have never done this heist before on this account. But here it is, guys. This is the first time bonus right now. As you can see, we get 260k, which is just insane. And what we're going to be doing with that money is just saving it, as in the next video we're going to be doing another heist, and this is going to easily cover the setup fee. Now we just have a little cutscene. After that cutscene finishes, we're going to spawn in our apartment again, and you will see that we now have 681k. So now all we need is just 1 mil, around 900k, and then we can finally get a vehicle warehouse. At this point now, guys, with the money we've got, we'll probably just like upgrade our vehicle or something just to make it faster, and also maybe give it some bulletproof tires. We're not going to get rid of the Batty 801 anytime soon, so we may as well just improve it as best we can. Also, we're going to stock up on some armor and maybe a couple of new weapons. This is just going to make our job a lot easier through the setups of the next heist. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If this did in fact help any of you guys out, be sure to leave a like, as it shows your support for the video and also my channel. Feel free to comment down below if you have any thoughts on this, or you want to see something else. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with more GTA Online content. Finally, guys, thanks for watching.